Is familiar to us and has been for decades. It's a headband, easy to put on, easy to take off. But apply this same idea to hair extensions, so it's no longer a matter of glue and tape, both of which can damage your hair and cost hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. And there aren't any clips with the LUXHAIR How by Tabatha Coffey Circle Extension available at beauty brands. Instead, it uses a thin, invisible piece of elastic to hold the hair in place and goes on just like a headband, and it's virtually undetectable. Well, Kayla is here. I asked her to swing by to help me demonstrate how this works. I thought it would be a lot easier on someone else than trying to show you on myself. She's wearing the 10-inch piece right now, and I'll spin her around so you can see the back of it. But we took a couple of pictures, a before and an after, so you could appreciate the difference in a side-by-side. So on the left, that's Kayla, day-to-day, beautiful. But on the right, wouldn't you say even more beautiful, just the difference that a little bit of extra length that 10-inch gives you, but it's really all about the volume in this case. And you don't have to pull every hair on your head around to your shoulders, and then you have nothing in the back. You've got volume all the way around. So we've got some images that really show you the how-to here. So on the left side of the screen now, that is the piece as it would come to you. And you might be able to see that very thin piece of elastic that goes up and over. Well, the model is then putting her hands inside that piece of elastic. She slips it over her entire head, almost where the elastic is coming down around her neck, and then she slips it back into her hair and then pulls her hair around it. And this might be a case where showing you makes more sense than just seeing it in these still photographs. So, Kayla, do you mind?
No.
As you know, I am not a trained hairstylist. I don't even play wood on TV. But Kayla's got this piece, and look, if I'm pulling around, right, some extensions you would have all of these bands that wrap all the way around and you'd think, where is it? This is so undetectable, I'm even having a hard time finding the elastic, but alas, there it is. So you notice even the elastic is the same color as her hair. So I'll slip it out, and again, she's beautiful, great head of hair.
Not quite the same though.
But could still use a little bit of help. And I think a lot of us are in that position. You know, I was born with thin hair. I love my mama, but she gave me thin hair. You know, and sometimes it's health issues, or it can be medication that brings you pregnancy after you have a baby. Sometimes your hair falls out. So you'll notice that I just slipped this piece over Kayla's head, and then here's where that headband mentality comes into play. So you take this little piece of elastic, I didn't mean to grab you there, lady.
That's okay, watch my ears.
And then, well, I'm doing it backwards, and then you just kind of grab it up, and you can see it right there. I wouldn't leave her that way, of course. So this is where you take whatever comb you already have at home, and you just start to pull it around that piece of elastic, and I'll spin her this way so you can see there in seconds what I did. You can't detect the elastic. And so if I'm standing right here next to her and I don't see it, that means the people behind you at church don't see it. That means the people behind you at the grocery store, they don't see it. And that's the whole point. I mean, you know, sometimes we want people to know that we're trying, but I feel like when it comes to hair accessories, you want to be discreet, and this certainly affords that. You wore this piece for several hours the other day. Was it comfortable enough?
And this morning as well. And most people just commented that I looked like I was having a great hair day. They had no idea that I had extensions in. It gives it so much more volume, because I had beautiful hair during both my pregnancies where it was fuller, but it's not so much anymore. And, you know, just giving it that extra volume, that extra oomph.
Yeah, I just threw a tie in so you could see that if you want to wear these down, you can, or if you wanted to do something, taking a tie or a little claw clip, which many of us have, and pull it up because of the way this is designed. Look.
And it's definitely more comfortable than clips. You and I have both worn clip-in extensions.
Right. And they're a doozy sometimes.
Right.
But you see in seconds what
fun, but this is the same effect, but so much more comfortable.
All right, so she's wearing the 10-inch in the golden blonde, but listen, they've got so many shades to offer. So here's a look at that chart. You could go up a shade or down a shade or two to add highlights or lowlights, and so you can see it there. I would probably be in the platinum blonde, but then they also have some great salt and pepper, some great auburn, some deep black shades in there as well. The circle extension is unique for the way it's worn, but also for the thickness that it provides. And I'll try to hold this up so you can see, and this is the platinum, but you'll notice 2 panels of hair. So you get that overall body. Do you see that, how thin that is? So you get overall body with all of that hair, but no bulk. In addition to adding volume, you can also add length. Again, Kayla was in the 10-inch circle extension, which are priced at $79, but this is the 16 to 18-inch piece, and it's $99. And these can be styled just like real hair. So I brought this in from home. This is my own iron, and I've got it set at 320 degrees. So if you have one of these where you can dial it up to a specific temperature, the Carillon Light heat-resistant synthetic fiber allows you to style with heat tools at 320 degrees Fahrenheit. It's called Carillon Light because these pieces aren't as heavy as some you might have tried in the past. Each strand is lighter and more closely resembles your own hair. Tabatha Coffey is trained in Australia and London. She was a salon owner, editorial stylist, and educator for 25 years before getting her own TV show. And of course, that's how many of us came to know her. But about this product, Tabatha says they aren't extensions, they're secret weapons. Shop for yours at Beauty Brands with 3 locations in the area. We'll show you the addresses now, and you probably know where the one is nearest you already. Through October 30th, 2 weeks from today, take advantage of the offer. Mention the Morning Blend. Get 10% off your purchase of the Circle Extension exclusively at local Beauty Brands retail stores. We think these are great. Hope you do too. Well, still to come, the test that could help determine whether you're at risk for breast cancer. See how it's done. Next, a self-proclaimed DIY diva, Anitra Mekadon, the bathroom remodeling project she recommends, even though no one will ever see it. We're back in a minute.